Well, I'm here again with Christine Pearson of Christine Pearson Appraisal Services, one of her real estate companies. But Christine has been helping me target different markets across the state now for years and years. I did my first investment in '89, actually, or 1990 in Vail. I did a flip, and she helped me with that. But she's been able to target markets for us for, well, forever now. And it's from all of her extensive experience in appraising in all these different markets, all the way across Colorado, and what that has provided her and her knowledge base. I'm going to let her talk a little bit about, obviously, from Steamboat all the way to Denver and the different markets.
Right. It's given me a great deal. I have a wealth of knowledge in this marketplace, being a broker and was also a mortgage broker. But the appraisal industry has given me a wealth of knowledge in the markets all the way from Denver to Aspen to Rifle, all through Summit County. I work Vail, I work Steamboat Springs, and all these areas. And it's given me a great wealth of knowledge due to working with builders, contractors, architects, etc., and what market values are. And I follow the curve and we watch the trends, which gives us an idea of where the marketplace is, as well as what values and where values lie in land and development, as well as commercial and residential properties. So it's a wealth of knowledge to me to be able to know all this criteria to put into a package as a broker together with appraising to understand marketplaces in the Denver area as well.
So it's been huge to bracket that combined with your real estate brokerage.
Correct.
It's a meeting of two unbelievable professions to make, don't they compound the results of.
Well, they complement one another in some ways, but they're controversial in a lot of ways. A lot of brokers don't understand appraisals. Appraisers don't understand mortgage brokers or brokerage in the real estate market. And I was also a mortgage broker, so to have all three of these components combined into one, we can put together in a package and have a broader scope of what the market is and what value and where values lie and why they lie where they do.
So that helps a lot, being able to take off one hat, whether it's a mortgage broker hat, put on the real estate broker hat, and then put on the appraiser hat or the developer hat in her case. Having done all of them, that makes for, well,
plus I've been a general contractor on 4 houses. I built them and understood the marketplace there, where value lies and what components are in properties, where your high values are and where your low values are, and what the market trends actually dominate.
So really, with people out there, Christine, that don't have your experience and your education, what's the best way that they can go about valuating property? Do you think?
The best way to evaluate?
Yeah, in layman's terms, if they're going into a property, obviously there's Zillow and Trulia and some of your real broad, general.
They're very
concepts,
broad.
But how do you do that? You can't go to the assessor and get an assessor record, because sometimes they're high, like we found in Denver. They'll be really low in an area and they'll be really high in other areas, depending on the property. So, and obviously each property is specific. So,
well, what it is the assessor sites are 2 years in arrears. So what you're looking at on the assessor site, you're 2 years in arrears of where the market trend is going. And as you know, right now our markets are changing rapidly. They change. Our market values are every 90 days.
20%.
So that's
we
your
saw
trend.
a rise on a couple of our properties
Correct.
in Arvada this year.
Right.
20%.
And it can change actually within 30 days, depending on what's going in, like the light rail in Denver. Vail upgraded all of their base area, their gondolas competing in the marketplace in the mountains. We're seeing Aspen and Snowmass now trying to compete with that in the mountains. And that's what we see, our trends in the mountains of what we have as well. So it changes constantly, whatever's happening in the area.
So what she's saying to you is you need a good, solid appraiser to be able to evaluate those properties for you. I think that's what
it doesn't work on Zillow and Trulia. They're not
Zillow
accurate.
and Trulia aren't going to help.
They're not accurate.
And the assessor site with the local government, the county assessor, they're not going to be able to give you an accurate definition of property valuation either. Although they are all aggregate, good sources for some information, please don't rely on them. Please find a professional like Christine Pearson.
Well, an appraiser
Services.
actually goes in. We actually step on the property, we measure the property, we visualize, we see everything that's in the property and all the components, which you won't get on Trulia or Zillow, and you won't get it with the assessor site as well. So we're very, very accurate on all the components within a property.
So if you're in the Colorado area, you're going to hope that you can hire Christine or her services or one of her ladies. But otherwise, find an incredible appraiser out there. Make sure and vet them. Make sure they have some time in the field and understand your marketplace.
Well, and the building components. A lot of appraisers do not understand building components if they have not built, nor if they've been a broker as well. So it gets convoluted at times as well.
Well, we actually, our last 2 sales, we lost 10 to 15% on our values. We had to fight for the valuation On one, we sold, on both of them, we sold a little more short than we wanted to. Or I'm sorry, just one. It's just because she's so good at her job. But
well, we disputed revaluation on one of them because the appraiser did not understand the industry, nor the market, nor the components of a house.
But just a side note there, a caveat, not all appraisers are equal. So I hope this has been educational, informative, and we hope that you can hire Christine if you need a valuation. But other than that, we'll see you on the next one.
Thank you.